Hi, Taurus. Let's see what the universe is wanting to tell you. My readings are timeless, and when you find them is when you're meant to hear the messages. So take what resonates and leave the rest. And if the reading doesn't resonate at all, do not try to make it fit. Instead, go watch your moon sign, ascendant sign. And if you're born on the cusp of another sign, go watch that sign because those readings may resonate more for you at this time. Spirit, what does Taurus need to know? Okay, so we have, wow, we have December, we have August, we have Dragon, which is beware of self-delusion, and we have the Harp, great happiness. Interesting combinations here. Okay, so December and August, something could be coming in this coming December. Something could have happened last December. Something that began last December could be culminating this December. You could be dealing with someone born in the month of December. Something that, same thing with August. Same thing with August as well. But, also, there's something significant about December and August. And we are going to clarify these cards. We're going to get to the bottom of what's going on here. But we have Dragon, which is beware of self-delusion. So there's something here where you need to be really brutally honest with yourself. Don't delude yourself in some way. And then the Harp is great happiness, and that's pretty self-explanatory. Something happening that's going to cause you a lot of happiness. On the bottom of the deck, though, we did get the broken ring. Parting of the ways in either romance or business. The bottom of the deck gives us either the overall energy of the reading, something important about the reading, or something we don't know. And I feel like with broken ring here on the bottom of the deck, I definitely feel like, that something about a parting of the ways is important to this reading, whether it's romance or business. Let's clarify these cards and see what's going on. But before I do, I want to let you know that I don't do personal readings for the public at this time. And if I ever start doing them, I will never contact you out of the blue and offer you one. Spirit, why is December here? Okay, one just flipped. Let me grab it. Actually, two flipped. Okay, let's see. Make sure no more did. We have the Five of Athenes and we have the Page of Athenes. Interesting. So, yeah, I'm sorry. I saw it as the 5 for some reason, but it is the 2 of Athenes. And the 2 of Athenes and the Page of Athenes makes 3 of Athenes, okay? Queen of Athenes here on the bottom of the deck. Regardless of gender, and you could be dealing with someone, or you could have air in your chart, or someone you're dealing with could have air in their chart. A lot of times when I see air is Air, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. But a lot of times when I do see the Queen of Athenes, I do think of, I associate that with an ex. So you could be dealing with an ex here. But I definitely feel like that there was clarity here. There was some kind of clarity that was gained here. And it puts you in the 2 of Athenes energy. Feeling like, I feel like at one time, you were kind of blinded, like didn't see clearly some kind of situation. But this is something that I feel like you gained clarity with. And it puts you in the Queen of Athenes energy. Whether you're a male or female, it does not matter. The Queen of Athenes, we all have masculine, feminine energy within us, and there's no gender in tarot. I feel like you went into the Queen of Athenes energy. That's someone who, cuts out anyone and anything that does not serve them. And I feel like it's because of some kind of clarity that you gained. And it got, because I feel like you didn't have clarity. You couldn't see clearly, but clarity came and it puts you in that Queen of Athenes energy. This is something where I feel like you were really in your head about. You're getting all swords here. So it's something that, had you in your head, something you didn't see clearly. But I feel like you learned something here that put you in the Queen of Athenes energy. Spirit, show me the 2 of Athenes and the Page of Athenes. Why are they here? The She. That is Temperance in other tarot decks. Sagittarius energy. And then we have the Standing Stone. That is justice, Libra energy. Let me dig a little deeper under this. The Eight of Chalices. Yeah, I feel like, whatever this clarity is, I do feel like it caused heartbreak for you and it puts you in the Queen of Swords energy. But I feel like it's something that Divine was overseeing. Okay, I feel like it was something that they were making sure that you got that clarity, because they saw that, I feel like they saw that you weren't seeing it clearly, and they made sure, the universe made sure here that you did see it clearly. And because there was something that wasn't fair here that you didn't see. There was something happening that wasn't fair. And even though it caused you heartbreak, it had to be, Spirit made sure that you got clarity about it. And it did put you in this Eight of Chalices, where I feel like you walked away from this situation. Spirit, why is August here? I feel like it's something that just had to be done. And I do feel like, there was something that was not fair that may have been being hidden from you, that Spirit let you see what was going on, gave you that clarity that you needed. Spirit, show me August. Why is it here? The moon. Look at that. Pisces, Cancer energy with the moon. Look at that, Queen of Athens. Yeah, something that you did not see. Something that was hidden from you. Some kind of secret came out here. And you got clarity. You got clarity. Things that were hidden, things that were delusions became clear. And it put you in the Queen of Athens energy. And you may be very much in that more logical mindset now. Not in your softer, normal, earth energy, nurturing. You're just more, and it's not, and the Queen of Swords, she can seem kind of cold, but she's very much someone who, she can seem sharp and cold a little bit, but she is fair. And she will hear what people have to say, but she cuts out anyone and anything that doesn't serve her. And I feel like this clarity that you got has put you in that mindset. You're not going to be willing to take any crap. You're not going to put up with illusions and delusions anymore. Spirit, show me the moon. Why is the moon here? The Ten of Pentacles. This could have been with someone that you had family with, children with, thought you were going to have Ten of Pentacles with. The Star here on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel like, I feel like you're healing over this. It was something really difficult for you, though. But I do feel like you're healing. I feel like this could have been someone that you felt was family. It doesn't even have to be a lover. It could have been a lover. But it was someone that you felt like was family, or that you would have family with. But I do feel like you're healing now. There's healing that's happening here. I want to dig a little deeper. The World Tree, yeah. That's the world. Closing out cycles. Healing and closing out that cycle. And starting a new cycle. The World is the most auspicious card in the tarot deck. So even though this was a very difficult thing for you, it is allowing you, by closing out the cycle, you are healing and starting a new cycle in your life. Spirit, show me Dragon. And I definitely feel like that's this broken ring. Whatever this was, where there were secrets and delusions and illusions that came to light. That's why you have this broken ring, where the parting of the ways. And for some of you, it could be love. And for others of you, it could be family or business. But there was something where things were hidden from you. There were things you didn't know. Someone creating illusions for you. And you got the clarity that you needed so you could walk away from it. And I feel like whatever it was something that you had, you thought was going to be this, the Ten of Pentacles. And even if this is business for you, Ten of Pentacles can talk about generational wealth. It's something that having everything, whatever everything is to you, that's what that Ten of Pentacles is. You thought this was going to be your everything. Spirit, show me Dragon. Beware of self-delusion. Why is it here? But that was an illusion. This 10 of Pentacles was never real. It was an illusion. Spirit, show me dragon. The King of Chalices. Masculine, earth energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and the Knight of Athmes. So remember, we see you coming out as a Queen of Athmes, which is the Queen of Swords. Now we see a King of Chalices. I do not feel like this is your energy. For some of you, this could have been, a partner. In the disregard gender, again, disregard gender because there's no gender in tarot. This can be a female and King of Chalices energy. But the King of Chalice is someone who's very focused on the material world. It could even be a boss here, okay? But this is someone who I feel like, wants to, they're more of a king, they're really a King of Chalices in reverse. This is someone who wants everyone to think they have it all. Like they pretend to have it all. They pretend like they have everything, that they have all the material comfort they need around them, but really they're just a knight of Athmes here. And I feel like this is someone rushing in here towards you to tell you something. They could come in even kind of aggressive or very impulsively here towards you. And I feel like you are getting this dragon because you need to, you know who this person is. You know who this person is. Do not fool yourself into thinking, because they're going to come in acting like the King of Chalices. Someone who has all the material comfort they need around them. They may tell you they have their own business, their wealth, they have lots of money, but they're not. They're in the reverse here. There's someone who's very ego-driven, someone who could be very controlling. There's someone who don't have a lot, but they want to pretend like they have a lot. Spirit, show me the King of Chalices. Why is it here? They could have Earth in their chart towards Virgo, Capricorn. They don't have to. And the thing of it is for a lot of you, this person, if this was a relationship, for some of you, this is someone who's going to come in telling you that they're going to be your King of Chalices, your king. They're going to be that stable, secure. They've got a good job now, and they're going to, but really, they're not. It's more illusions that they've created. Spirit, show me the King of Chalices. If it's a boss, it's someone coming in to tell you, this is a stable opportunity for you. But you've already dealt with this person before. Spirit, show me King of Chalices. We have Harvest. Yeah, this is someone from the past. You're going to have to make a judgment call here. And you have the Lord of the Shadows, which is death. Someone you had an ending with, coming back around. You need to make a judgment call here. And the Lord of Shadows is death, and that is Scorpio energy. You're going to have to make a judgment call about whether or not you want to entertain this person again, whether this is love, business, friend, family, whatever it is to you. You've got to decide. But they're not the King of Chalices, and you know that. That's why Spirit's telling you, beware of self-delusion. Don't let this person, put you back in the moon energy where you can't see clearly. You have already looked under the mask, and you know who you're dealing with here. Spirit, show me Harp. Great happiness. Why is great happiness here? I feel like you're going towards your 10 of Pentacles already. This person somehow, deluded you into thinking you could have the 10 of Pentacles with them, but you are now going towards that without them. Spirit, show me great happiness. The Horned God. Interesting. And we have the Witch of the Year. I'm sorry, the Witch of the Year. It's the Wheel of the Year. Yeah, there's a major change coming in here for you. And I do feel like it's an Emperor. It's this Horned God, which is the Emperor in other tarot decks, Aries energy. So you were dealing with this King of Chalices. I'm sorry. I think I saw this as being, this is the King of Cups. But everything I said does hold. This is someone who is in the reverse. Someone who's going to come in, tell you they're stable, they're secure, they have love for you. Or it doesn't even have to be love. It can be business. but they're still going to come in acting like they have it all, that they're abundant. I didn't even pay attention to the name of them. I was paying more attention to this card, which reminds me of the King of Pentacles. But yeah, this is someone coming in acting like they have it all, but they really don't. And you know that. You've already seen that. You've already seen that they couldn't give you this Ten of Pentacles, that was an illusion. But you do have someone coming in now. This is some kind of destined change in your life. Someone who's an emperor. This is someone stable and secure who takes action, who takes charge of the situation. Spirit, show me the horned god. Why is it here? Why is the horned god here? The Six of Athmes. Wow. Another change card. This is a major change here. The Holly King, Virgo energy. It's the Hermit in other tarot decks. There's a needed change here. And I feel like there's a need for you to listen to your higher self about this. This is what you're wanting. This is the happiness that is coming in for you. The right happiness, the right person for you. Whether this is a business, work, love. You're going towards a better time here. Listening to your higher self, because I feel like you've been listening to yourself, your higher self, you know? I feel like this whole situation made you go within and listen to your higher self. Spirit, give me an oracle card for guidance. What guidance do you have for Taurus? I feel like this is King of Chalices is someone who's just all about how he looks, how things look. He wants to portray himself to be something he's not. He could have water in his chart, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. And I feel like he's going to come in and tell you he has it all together, that he loves you. So we got Basil, and I'm going to read that to you. Basil is one of the most versatile herbs in a green witch's toolkit. Full of positive energy, it can draw good things into your life. Basil has been known to dispel fear, confusion, or any weakness, and was even used as an aromatic by ancient Greeks to attract love. In this way, basil is all about forward movement. The basil card tells you that the time is right for something that you may have been hesitant about in the past. The time for planning and preparing is over. Go forth with confidence. It's an auspicious time. This is a great moment to indulge in love or take a risk. Basil has your back and luck is on your side. The reflection is, have you been scared to take a leap or risk that may pay off greatly? And I do feel like you've been in that Queen of Swords energy, you know? And she's not afraid to take a risk, but she can be a little, like I said, she can be a little colder, a little more sharp because she's been hurt. You know, that she's known pain, she's known despair and grief, and she's more hesitant, you know, about taking those risks sometimes. Okay, Taurus, I hope you enjoyed the reading. If you did, please like the video.